happy and thankful to the Creator for this day. Do you know how when you just get full? Like, I'm just so full of thankfulness and gratefulness to the Creator for blessing me to see. He blesses me next year, I'll be 73 years old. And let me tell you young ladies this. Age is just a number. Yes, it is. That's what I'm getting ready to do. Everything that God has blessed me to do in my life has been based on everything that I went through. So when I started my school in 1974, or 75, Jackie, it may be between 74, okay? It was because I was searching for a place for my children, and I couldn't find one. So God blessed me. See, when you're looking for stuff in life, you will manifest it if you keep on looking for it. So God blessed me to get a house with a homeowner who said I could use the first floor as a daycare center. And that's what I did. And my children went to my school as well. Okay? And then after that, then I closed the school because I went through a divorce. You know, I didn't want all that negativity from the divorce to get on the school because we were so successful. And when I closed it, I said, God, you have something bigger for me. I had to believe that. Right? Through all the stuff that I went through in the middle of that. Because I had 4 small children. And my ex-husband now said I wasn't going to be able to find nobody. I never had that problem. To this day. I don't have that problem. I just haven't found the right one. Still don't. That's right. Then, through the process, what I did, after I closed the school, I became involved in the public school system because my kids went through public school, right? So in closing it, I became an active parent. Yes. And I was a fighter. And so as a result of that, someone said, you know what, Miriam, you need to run for the school board. I said, oh, okay. I did. I ran 6 times, and the 7th time I won. Then, on top of that, God blessed me to be the board president. On top of that. Okay? So here's the thing. When you're looking for something, you'll get it. Now, here's the thing that happened. When I opened my school, so I like to tell this to the young ladies. When I opened my school, I did not have a high school diploma. And I said, God, I can't have a school with at least a minimum of a high school diploma. Because I dropped out of school in the 12th grade because I got pregnant. Okay? I went, I got my GED, right? And then, after that, I got 2 degrees. Come on. And all that stuff, because that's what I want. Okay, so I don't let young women come to me and tell me, you know, when they say, well, I don't have my high school, what do you mind? Oh, it's my baby, this is my baby dad. I don't hear that. It's you. Because when we don't take accountability for what we do, we're blaming somebody else. And so then, in between all of that, God blessed me to learn a whole lot of things. I worked with Councilwoman Bessie Walker as her aide. And then what she did, she put me in charge of her re-entry program, right? I come to work, and then somebody's calling me and said, oh no, Miss Bay, Councilman Walker said, you're in charge of me. I said, Bessie told you I'm in charge of what? I said, okay, let me call her. I said, Councilwoman, Miriam, you're in charge. Click. Okay, no problem. I can do it anyway. Because here's the thing, in re-entry, I had already started working with brothers and sisters who were in re-entry because all my nephews, all my 4 brothers was in prison. So that wasn't new to me. All right? My oldest son, back and forth in prison. Okay? So, and then I live in Newark, next to a lot of brothers and sisters who've been in prison and incarcerated. So that wasn't new to me. So I said, oh, so that's what God wanted me to do. See, when we're asking the question from God, what is it that we need? We keep on asking the question. So I always ask the question, what is it that you want? What am I supposed to do? Right? So in asking that question, God led me to working with brothers and sisters who are in prison and incarcerated. And can I tell you that those brothers and sisters are some of the smartest brothers and sisters behind the walls. Okay. So I'm so grateful today that I'm working with them. And last year, I got my 501c3. What we're doing now is waiting for our building.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. They ain't never gonna say, well, the type of reentry program that we're gonna have, nobody's gonna be able to touch it. None. You know why? Because it ain't political.
Right, that's right.
Because we ain't getting people to come in just because you know somebody. You don't know nothing. That ain't happening. It's gonna be just like the school. My school was professionally run, okay? And it was about the children. This program is about the brothers and sisters that we are servicing. And I'm so grateful and thankful. And now here's the thing. This is how we came to tell a vision.
Ladies.
Okay, you have a seat, Tony. You always come in late. Even for the TV show, you was late.
Sorry.
See, he just wants the attention, that's all. Tony was the first brother that I met when I was working with Councilman Bessett's Walker Reunion Program. Love him. So anyway, tell a vision came about this way. So God, I want to do something that's going to, when brothers and sisters come home from prison, they become a testimony of success. And I wanted a platform for that. So when I was active in the school, I had a TV show. It was called Parent Notebook. And it was for parents to come on the show to talk about the issues that we was having in the school system. So I said, oh, okay, now I gotta do a show for the brothers and sisters who's coming home from prison, who are now a testimony of success. And what is it gonna be called? It's gonna be called Tell a Vision. And that's not from me. That's from a brother by the name of Michael Bernard Beckwith, who sold drugs for 10 years, okay? And while he was in college, he sold drugs to supplement his income. He made a decision 2 years prior to him getting arrested. He said, I'm not doing this anymore. This is it, right? He told somebody something he never did, where his stash was. They told the police. They locked him up. Parents said, Michael, you gotta go because you going to prison for sure. He said, no, I'm not. On a technicality, he got off. Guess what? Guess who he is today? And you can Google him, you can go on YouTube. He is the founder of the Agape International Spiritual Church in California. And if you are familiar with the book, The Secret, he is also one of the teachers in The Secret. So when Councilman Walker, when we all lost the election to Cory Booker, okay, I submitted my resumes to so many people, and then I got a response from the halfway houses, and I went to Kentucky. So when I went to Kentucky, they interviewed me and everything, right? And so they said, Ms. Bay, we'd like to hire you. I said, fine. So they said, how much you make? I told them how much I was making. So we can't match that. I said, you know what? That's okay. Because you know what? This is going to be the best decision that I've ever made. It has proven to be the best decision, career-wise, that I've ever made. Okay? And as a result of that, my book, Broken Spirit, Let It Go So You Can Grow, is all about with brothers and sisters who were broken on the inside. And the reason why they was broken on the inside and how I was able to identify that was because I was broken. That's why. And then when you know you get a defining moment, my defining moment was last year when I was at a conference. And at the conference, the sister who was running the conference, she asked a question. We wanted to know, those who are in there, what is your defining moment? So I got up and I told my defining moment, and this is what I said. This is my defining moment. I said, when I was working inside with brothers and sisters, I said, every sister that I worked with had been raped by someone that they knew. Family member, friend. You know how I was able to recognize that? Because I had been raped by my father when I was 15 years old. Okay? That's how I ended up in Newark. Because I told. You know how some of us keep things secret? I don't keep things secret. I tell. I did a lecture at Delaney Hall called Snitching and Telling. Okay? I said, I ain't no snitch. I'm a teller. So if you provide me too much information, I'm telling. Okay? So, I told what my father did to me. And as a result, my mother did not believe me. Okay? So I was sent away. 15 years old, wondering, why is this happening to me? My defining moment was, in life, we go through things in life, or we grow through things in life. And what we go through or grow through is not for us. It's for other people. It's for other people. Okay? And so when those sisters found out what happened to me, because I told them my story, they said, but Miss Faye, you don't look like it. So what does a person who's raped look like? What? Okay? And see, and here's the thing, I wanted them to understand. If something happens to you when you're younger, it's not your fault. There's nothing to feel guilty about. I don't care what it is. It wasn't my fault. I thought growing up I was going to be the next Diana Ross. All right. Okay? Because I won so many singing contests and everything. I was on my way. But then God said, no, this is what you got to do. Everything that we go through is preparing us for the topic that's going to be heard today by one of our honorees, creating your castle. That's what we're being prepared for. Don't give up. Don't let nothing stop you, young ladies. Okay? Maya Angelou said, there will come a time in your life, if you live long enough, right? You will be the oldest person in the room. God has blessed me. I know I'm the oldest person in the room.
Yes, I make it different.
Okay, now we're gonna have, okay, Jackie. See, we fighting over who's older.
February 22nd, 1950.
Okay, so you got me by 1 year. So what? Okay, Jackie. You can leave. So, I wanted this day for us to be a day to celebrate us. Okay? No matter what we've gone through. Let's celebrate who we are. Okay? And here's the thing that keeps me so young and vibrant and excited about life. Okay, so on my 71st birthday, I went on the Breakfast Club. You guys familiar with the Breakfast Club? So, I went to the Breakfast Club. Mary answers and everything. I said, oh, my name is Marion Bay. He said, yeah. He said, so what do you want to do? I said, today is my 71st birthday. He said, really? I said, yeah. He said, so what do you want to do? I said, I want to sing a song that gets me started, that gets my day started every day. He said, okay, what is it? My flow, my show brought me the dough that brought me all my fancy things. My cars, my clothes, my shoes. Homie, I came up and I ain't changed. It's like So, my day gets started with 50 Cent. I don't care who don't like it. Okay? Because he gives me the energy that I need. So here's the thing that I said about another chapter in my life that I'm getting ready to do, and we'll be right here. I'm starting a podcast. Guess what it's going to be about? Older women and sexuality. That's right. Sisters, when you take care of yourself, I'll tell you something. You're going to be good. Work on anything. Because guess what? I have never experienced menopause. I don't know what that is. When they talk about all the stuff that the women go through, the hot flashes and this and that, I don't know what that is. Okay? It's how you take care of yourself that makes a difference. All this other stuff that we're putting on our bodies and in our bodies, no. It's not good for us. Here's the good thing, and I'll end with this, and we'll get our program started. Today is the 39th day of my fast. I have not eaten anything for 39 days. Okay? And yesterday, I went to my trainer, did my workout and everything, so I got a whole lot of energy. And I'm so thankful and so grateful to God that He has blessed me to be able to help others. Because here's the thing that we have to remember. When we help others, we're helping ourselves. When we help others to live their dreams, we're helping ourselves to live our dreams. Okay? That's the blessing. And today, for each one of these women that we are recognizing today, each one of them played a part in my life. And so when I was thinking about it, I said, wait a minute, God. I said, you know what? I have to recognize those people who helped me to be where I am today. Because we don't do this by ourselves. Other people are helping us. So having said that, we're going to get the program started. That's it. Isn't this a nice location? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. This sister who owns it, it's a blessing that I met her almost 2 years ago. Because I was broadcasting my TV show at the Akawaba Gallery on South Orange Avenue. But then we had to leave there. And then some way or another, this came to me, right? So I'm so grateful that I'm in this building because it does so much for women. It's about empowering women. And that's what we need to do, empower ourselves. So I'm very thankful to that sister and that we have this relationship now. And the other thing is that when I was getting ready for this program, I've been preparing for this for over a year. And this is what happened. I went to so many hotels looking for a spot because we normally do the program. Okay, I'll let so there was the church that we used. Something happened to the cooks because they died during the coronavirus and shut their the church down and everything. Well, the cooking part. Now they're back. Then I went to King's Restaurant. King Restaurant was renovating and everything, right? So every place I had gone before, they were doing something. And so then finally I said, you know what, God? I need to come and do it here because we have to support each other. So I'm going to do it right here. This is the perfect spot for us to do it. And so that's how I decided we're going to do it right here. We do the TV shows here. we do this here too, honoring women, by a sister, with a sister who owns a building for women. Perfect spot, right? And so I'm putting together a program. I called places where I normally go before all this happened. Everything was shut down. So then I called somebody else, and what they wanted to charge me to do a brochure, I said, no, God, you gotta show me how to do this now.
That's right.
I went to my computer.
There you go.
I said, let me find something. So this is what I came up with.
Excellent job.
Right. Because see, here's the thing, when you're living your dream, or as I like to say, your purpose, you gotta pay for it. You gotta take your money out of your pocket and invest in it, because the investment is you. So as Les Brown says, live your dream. So if you're not living your dream yet, don't let age get in the picture. Live your dream. Live your purpose. Because when you do all of that, it's like Mary J. Blige says, you're gonna be just fine. Okay? So, let me start with this. Okay, so they always want to do something.
You know I love music. And every time I hear something hot, it makes me want to move. It makes me want to have fun. But there's something about this joint right here. This joint right here. It makes me want to...
Come on.
new good lyrics.
That's right.
People say to me, Miss Bay, how can good lyrics come out of 50 Cent? Really?
Listen.
Let me tell you how good lyrics come. He says the top is so much better than the bottom.
So much
That's right. And then here's the thing, and many men, I tell brothers and sisters, when they be talking about all the stuff that they're going through, I said, look, many men, this is what it says. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. So here's the thing.
Take my life away.
And that's right. Niggas trying to take my life. Don't let me sing the whole song. Cause I got the whole song. I know the whole song. Right? Exactly. And so here's the thing. In that, it says, what I interpreted it as this. In life, we got so many people trying to take our lives. Come on. That could be the drugs, people giving drugs. That could be you lose something you thought you were supposed to have it. And then you lose yourself in all of that. No, it's a whole lot of things. But he said, trying to take it away. He said, I'm just doing what I'm destined to be. Look at him say. That's why when I met him, I told him what I was doing. I lecture on him. Okay? And then I tell the brothers when they start saying, because I work mostly with brothers, right? So I tell them, when they start saying stuff like, oh, well, Miss Bay, it's going to get better. I said, oh, yeah, it is. I said, but let me just remind you of something that he said in one of his songs so that you can understand what it's about. And it goes like this. I know heartbreaks, setbacks, crap out, push on, get back. I've been through the ups and downs, you know I get around, so to me, it's all a part of the game. Life is all a part of the game. This is the game. It's how we get through it to win it. And how do you win it? The women who are coming here today, they want it. And they're still doing it. That's why they're being honored today. Not by no big politicians and anything like that, but by us. A sister that I met a few years ago, and now we are still friends and working together. And she is such a dynamic young woman. And her name is Angie Smith.